Well, it's a lot
Wow.
down to your help,
Yes, it
Christine.
is.
Yeah,
Well,
so
thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you
Good
so
pleasure.
much. Excellent.
I'm hoping someday somebody's going to come up to you guys and I think that's what happened to her from what I was understanding last night. You know, when I was listening, it sounds like when she was doing these hangouts and then somebody said, "Hey, I want to help you."
Good day around the world, everyone, and welcome to the GEMBA Recap Show. We have Christine DeGraff from My Music Hangout and Alex Ricky Gonzalez from EBN SEO Wise. That's right, the voice of. And we're here with a whole bunch of special guests. We're going to talk about the winners of GEMBA 2014. They're right here with us in Franklin School. We've got Phil Aston and family. All sorts of fun things coming up, including a drawing at the end. Stick with us. Right now, I'm going to turn it over to Christine and Alex. It's their show. How you ladies doing?
Doing good. How are you?
All right.
That's some serious pressure, right, Christine? It's their show.
It's our show.
Not my
Well,
responsibility.
Yeah, welcome everyone to My Music Hangout and the GEMBA 2014 recap show. We have with us the winners of GEMBA 2014. We have the Franklin School of Rock, and they are here. We have 4 out of, how many are in? 7?
7.
4 out of 7. And we're going to talk to them a little bit, and then we're going to bring on the Aston Family. We're going to play some memorable moments, and we're going to do a drawing at the end for a chance to win a really cool autographed guitar, autographed by some really cool judges, 3 of whom that we had the pleasure of meeting and interviewing. And let's let Alex talk a little bit about that since she did the interviews.
Oh, okay. It was definitely the highlight of GEMBA for me, obviously. But before I really get excited about everything that happened, let's talk to the Franklin School of Rock because they are actually, we stole them from a rehearsal, is what we were told. So let's get into talking to them. Guys, how does it feel to win the Battle of the Bands?
Crazy. Yeah. Still kind of hasn't hit us.
Yeah, it still hasn't. Because you're saying don't win there, so I'm like, are you talking to me?
Really unreal. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've hit the gong like 20,000 times.
I think everyone who has walked in is like, gong?
Yeah.
At least twice a week, I just walk up to the gong and hit it.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
When you went in, did you like go in saying we're going to win this, or were you like totally blown away?
Oh, we weren't. And we were like we practiced a lot and we're gonna have a good time and that's all that matters, you know. Like we practiced really hard and we're gonna it's gonna be fun. But we weren't expecting to win. But we were hopeful.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. So I mean, oh, go ahead, Christine.
Sorry, we're like, I'll go. Tell us your names and what instrument you play, and talk about the experience of being at GEMBA.
Okay. All right. I am
Start
Sean.
with Pink Floyd.
Yeah, okay. Pink Floyd.
You said Pink Floyd.
Oh, okay. My name's Sean McBride, and I play guitar for unsolicited feedback. And GEMBA is really something that not many, well, actually not any other school of music could provide except School of Rock, and it's unreal to be 17, 14, 16, and to play at Summerfest, the largest music festival in America, and it's just like, it's unreal. It's like kind of hard to explain how awesome it is that School of Rock can provide this for you, because that's something that you'll hold for the rest of your life, and that's what's great about it.
Alright, I'm Cameron, and I play guitar and sang in unsolicited feedback. And for me, it was just crazy getting up there. And like Sean said, it's like you don't get this experience anywhere else. I got to go up and play stages that I would have never envisioned myself playing. And just playing these sets for a bunch of people and seeing everyone jump up and down, everyone's singing along and all that, and everyone just is so excited. It's really cool to be able to go up there and have fun and make other people have fun. And I love playing in front of people, and that was a great experience for me. Just School of Rock in general really helps me express that.
I'm Emily. I'm 14 years old, and I play bass and I sing for harmony in our band. And my favorite moment at GEMBA was playing on the biggest stage there, which we played our second round there. And it's awesome because you actually get to play on a stage that famous people play on. Like last year, Alice Cooper played, and then this year, other famous people like Aria's feedback.
We pretty much opened up for, not technically, but we
Yeah.
pretty much did, which
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
Like they actually came backstage to watch us, which was amazing. We didn't even realize it until after. And the Yardbirds played on there too. And so it's just an awesome experience because you have a huge audience that you really never get to play for, and it's just amazing.
Okay, I'm Callie. I'm 17 and I play keys and I sing various percussion. And now everyone's saying anything, and I can't. Okay, well, pretty much the stages are huge, ridiculously huge. And BMO Harris was the nicest sound system I have ever played on, and probably the best sound I will play on for a long time. It was just amazing, really nice. I met a lot of people too. That's one of my favorite things about GEMBA is meeting kids from other schools because it's different, but they're also just like you, and you get to make friends and just talk to people and have fun.
Can you tell us about the three people that weren't able to join us, the other members of your band?
There's Lily Joyce, the drummer, and she's 11 years old, and she's amazing. She's famous now.
Yeah.
Famous around the School of Rock universe. And then there's Carter, and he plays the keys, and he's 14 years old.
And then Lily
Lily
Soto,
Soto.
who's our one of our lead singers, and she's 12.
Very
so
cool.
That's so it's so great. It's so great to see you guys again. It really is, because I was there watching you live, and it's just so great to see kids on the stage. But something that also interested me learning about School of Rock over the weekend was that it's not just about the performance for you guys, it's about other things that the School of Rock really does for you. So aside from the awesome performance, like the fact that you got to play on one of the biggest stages with the best sound systems, what else does Gemba provide for you?
I guess I'll start. GEMBA, what it provides for you is there's not. I feel like I'm not trying to repeat myself, but it provides you with gig experience that's going to help you in the long run. Because most kids around here from Tennessee that we know, because we go to schools with people that play music, they play their first gig by the time that they go to college, and I was 14 when I played my first gig, and I feel like now I could walk in with school, since School of Rock has helped me as much as if somebody called me and asked me to do a gig, I would know what to do right away and how to act professionally on the stage. And, when's the right time to have fun? When's the right time to keep it about the music and being professional?
And also, I think another thing is like for our house ranking, we set up and tear down our own theaters, so we know what like might be like some kids and like they just go there and they're like, all right, I'm gonna plug in, I'm gonna play. But we know like we set up our monitors, our speakers, we know like what's going on. I feel like I wouldn't have that knowledge.
But tell us about the shredding competition. I had never heard of it before before the Gemba. Can you talk to us about that and how fun it is, or is it fun, or what is it about?
One of our guys in our house band was in the shredding contest, but unfortunately he didn't make it past the first round. But it was a pretty cool thing to see a bunch of kids getting up there to play as fast as they can. It's just interesting to see the different levels that people are at that age. 'Cause I saw a kid there, he looked like he was about 11, and he could shred better than I could. Like that, it's insane to see those kids with that level of talent.
It really humbles you. Humbled me as a guitar player watching them.
Actually, when I was rewatching the judges interview, and Jim Peterick and Metal Mike, they were talking about the shredding competition, and they said that. They said it kind of humbled them that they couldn't play that fast anymore. It was amazing. So.
It was fun to watch though. Just like everyone, like seeing everyone's different playing styles and like what they do. It's really cool because as a guitar player, you can take those things. Maybe I'll try that.
Speaking of the judges, what was it like to did any of you get to meet them? Any of them?
We met Rich Redmond. Well, we know Rich Redmond because he's from Nashville and he's worked with our two schools. And then met him too, but we got to shake his hand. A couple of our friends cried because they're huge Nashville fans.
I didn't get a chance to meet any of them. I think I may have spoke to Metal Mike. Oh yeah, I met the judge from Portugal, and he was awesome. He's such a nice guy. All the judges were just really nice, and it's so great that they support School of Rock.
So what's it like to meet, these musicians that have made it, and not only meet them, have them judge you and judge your abilities as a musician, and then choose you as the winner? What is that like?
That's probably the craziest part. It's like you thought we were good. It's like, yeah.
Like you think that I have what it takes to be a musician and be in your place right now?
Yeah, it gives you like a confidence boost as well.
Yeah.
Because these guys that have made it, it's like they're saying like you guys are capable of being like the next great musician in the world. That's really great to feel because it's a tough. It's a tough business. Yeah.
I was better graduating high school.
Yeah.
That's so great. That I know you guys have to go back to rehearsal, so we'll let you go. But before we do, what are you looking forward to? What's next for you guys?
College for me. I'm graduating.
What college?
I'm looking at Berkeley in Boston, Belmont, the hometown favorite, and then McNally Smith in Minnesota. And maybe some more. I haven't decided yet, but Berkeley, Belmont, and McNally Smith are my big three right now.
Awesome.
Playing music here. Right. Going back to my job at Kroger. Where they need me. But yeah, I already spend a lot of time here. Andy knows.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You got a Steely Dan show coming up. It's crazy, but it's going really well, and I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, it's like
And then we're
going
doing
to C11. It's like.
we're also doing a tribute to B.B. King and the Blues.
Yeah.
We're doing a metal show. So we're kind of doing like everything.
Every show is the exact opposite of the other.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Alex, are we able to play their winning clip, or we're not sure?
We can absolutely.
Yes, we can.
We'll play it. We'll have John play it right after we let them go, because they do have to get back to rehearsal. We stole them. Stole them. Thank you, Angie. I know you're out there somewhere. Thank you.
I'm right here.
Let's bring Angie in. This is Angie McCrae, the owner of the School of Rock Franklin, right?
And Nashville too. I have two schools, so yes.
Excellent.
I'm the one who put all this craziness together here in Tennessee. So.
You must have
Thank
been
you
really.
very much.
Yeah, you must have been really proud to see them win.
Yeah. Here's lots of things from everybody.
Everyone, lots of hugs and.
Well, they're all we have over 110 students here in the Franklin School and 77 in Nashville, and they're all my own kids. So it's oh my gosh, what did they all just do? So it's amazing, and we've got so many talented kids that it just really stunk that only one band could win.
Right,
Yeah.
but from what the judges were saying, they said that the one thing they really noticed is that it didn't really feel like a competition. It felt like everyone was cheering each other on.
You really did.
I really had a week playing. I went up on stage, me and my friend were dancing for the other band, and everyone was so good.
Yeah.
And I just talked to other kids from school, don't even know their names, I'll just have a conversation with them.
Yeah.
It sounds like everyone who went was a winner. So, but definitely congratulations to you guys. We're very proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Rock on, everybody.
Hey.
Franklin, Tennessee School of Rock. I'm pushing it to you, Alex.
All right. So as they leave, it was so awesome meeting them. I mean, I got to see them on stage, but I didn't actually get to meet them, so it's so cool to meet them. They're clearly just such humble kids. It's just awesome. But since we already met them, why don't we just skip ahead? We'll go back to the beginning of GEMBA after this, but why don't we skip ahead and play the clip of their winning round, John?
All right, give me 1 second. Pull that up here. Of course, you'd think I'd have that ready to go, and I don't, Alex. I just don't. So.
I could put up a couple comments if you'd like. We've got Linda Hefferman. Is she joining us? She said the kids are awesome, and she wanted to thank Angie for arranging to have them come on. And she says there was something very magical going on during their performance, a special energy amongst all of them. It felt electric.
Yeah, agreed.
Awesome.
It was amazing.
Yeah, Linda, if you're out there, I'm pretty sure we sent you an invite, so if you want to hop in, obviously we'd be more than happy to have you hang out with us.
She is out there.
Yes, yes. All right, give me 1 second, guys. You know what? I've got all these videos loaded up, and I can't find the one I want. So
It always works
I'll
that
move on
way.
to something else, and we'll play it later.
All right. Well, then, why don't we just start from the beginning? That was the goal of this, was to really walk you through our weekend. It was such an amazing weekend, and it kind of all started with Christine doing some awesome work with finding people that were interested in what we were doing. So she made this beautiful graphic of all of these people that wanted to be a part of this event, all of these wonderful people that were interested in music, interested in the School of Rock. So I just have it screen shared up there, which is so cool. Christine, how long did this take you?
All right. Well, this is embarrassing because, considering the fact that I'm with Circloscope and, have affiliation with Circle Count, and since I'm a programmer, you would think I could figure this out on my own. But I did this one by one, copy paste every picture. So yeah, it took me about 5 hours.
But that's just, it's just incredible that you put that much time and that much effort to make sure that these individuals got the recognition that they really deserved.
If I had to do it every week, I would have taken that 5 hours to figure out how to automate it. But I figured it's a one-time thing, so I can handle it. But yeah, I just definitely want to thank everybody, who in the audience, everyone all of the My Music Hangout fans who are now fans of School of Rock, fans of GEMBA, but basically they're music fans, and that's what it comes down to. They are supporting, what we're doing here on Google+. They care about musicians, especially, young musicians, and so they're really supportive, and we wanted to thank them by, sharing their photos. We've put them all in a circle. I think that all musicians and bands should add the circle because these are fans. These are music fans. And, I think that, and we're giving away a guitar. We're going to be giving that away at the end of the show, so you do have to stick around. But, it is a great guitar. It's signed by all of the GEMBA judges, and we'll talk about that in a little while. We should introduce the Aston family. They are here in our panel, and we're going to be
support things. It is, what is it again?
They're so patient with us. Yeah, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning or 12 o'clock, and but let's introduce them. We're going to have them play for us later. Sue, can you introduce your family?
Hello. Yes. Well, I'm Sue, and this is Lee. Plays classical guitar.
Hey, Lee.
Hi.
And of course, Phil, the rock animal.
Producer tonight.
Okay, producer tonight.
Phil, you've been getting out in front of the camera a lot more, I noticed. I think he's starting to like it. What do you think, Sue?
I think he does.
I mean, it used to just be the hand, but now the rock star is coming back out.
Time to get those tight jeans back on again, I think. But it's fun.
I just have to say, this is so great because the last time that I technically interacted with you, I couldn't see you. I couldn't see I couldn't see you at all. We didn't have a visual of you. I heard Lee and Sue play, and it was so fantastic. But I didn't get to see you, so I don't feel like I actually met you. So it's so great to finally get to meet you. And put the cutest voice I have ever heard. Sue, I just have to, it's just so adorable. I could listen to you all day. It's so cute.
Wait, thank you.
We're going to be playing the clip of Lee and Sue that played for the judges, what Alex is talking about. And yes, I think what a lot of people don't realize is the judges could hear you, but they couldn't see you. And they also really, I don't think, knew anything about Hangouts on air, and it was like their first experience, and it started, you could see watching their faces, it kind of like started dawning on them like that you are in Cornwall in the United Kingdom, and playing for them from all across the world, and just how cool that really was.
It was amazing, wasn't it, for us? It was just incredible.
Yeah, it's brilliant, fantastic. Yeah.
Well,
You guys, Phil and Sue, your sound is so good that it's actually coming through a little low. Any way you could boost that up a little bit on your end?
Yeah. How's that? Is that better?
Is that any better?
That's beautiful.
Better?
That's perfect.
Yeah, okay.
Marvelous.
Alex, do
I
you want
got
to?
something embarrassing to say real quick. I was in the process of getting all the video ready. The best recording of Tennessee, Franklin, was by Jason Ramsey, and I never finished pulling it down. So I need either Alex or Christine to load that up in YouTube in the Hangout, and we'll just play it through there. Right?
Oh, isn't it going to come in choppy if we do that?
No, should be fine.
Okay.
Alex?
So while we're talking, while people are playing, I need somebody to do that. Completely my fault.
That's so funny. Me and Christine are like not technically capable.
Well, I can pull it up.
Well,
I mean,
everyone can listen to it out there. I'll try to do it on the side. Maybe when I'm not on camera, we'll try to fit it in to the show. But if anything, I will make sure that there is a link in this event to that YouTube video. I will make sure of that. So since we aren't going to be watching that, why don't?
Unless you want to download it while we're talking and play it near the end.
Right.
Right. Yeah. It's not possible, guys. I have to literally do a screen recording of Jason's recording.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. So it's fine. We met the Franklin kids. This is, sorry guys, technology. It happens. But it is up on YouTube for anyone to view, and I will make sure that we have a link in the event for everybody.
Yes.
So let's move on to going through Gemba so that we can get to the Astons playing, because that's what I'm really excited about right now. I want to hear them play again. I seriously, Sue, like you, I want to learn how to play the violin because it's just so beautiful.
Oh, goodness me.
It's
Thank
so
you. You said that the other day, didn't you? Wow.
It's just listening to you play. I watched the Hangout that you did with Christine.
Oh, yeah.
Was it last week? I think it was. And I just fell in love. I was like, I have to know how to do that. I can't.
That's amazing. Oh, I'm so glad. You must start lessons. You must do it.
I know. I feel
That's
like it's
fantastic.
probably one of the more difficult instruments to learn.
No, you can do it. Definitely.
Because you teach people who start in their 60s, don't you?
Yeah, I teach,
So it's never too late, ever.
Much older adults, yeah. And if you really want to do it, then you can. There's no reason why you can't.
That's encouraging. That's very encouraging. All right, so let's get to that point in Gemba. I see that John has the media loaded. So we went through. We got there on Friday, and we had the introduction of the judges by Mark Biondi, who is just the coolest guy in the world. John, are you just gonna play that in the background?
Sure.
Okay.
Go for it. Talk. I'll run it.
Okay, so we had the introduction of the judges, and I don't know exactly what order they came up in. The three that we met in a hangout on Saturday night that Lee got to play for, which was just so cool, was Metal Mike, Zach Carruthers from Portugal the Man, and Jim Peterick, who is best known for Eye of the Tiger. Which was really cool. And then a couple of the others was Dimitri Coates. There was Rich Redmond. Can you think of the others, Christine? There was. I'm trying to think.
Hold on, I'll pull up a list.
Awesome.
Pull up the list. You said you had this list, Alex.
It was in my brain a week ago. It was a fantastic list. I could tell you what they were all known for. It was great.
Well, that's Earl Slick right now.
There we go.
We're starting up again. I don't know where the system resources were being tapped here. We're back on.
We're back. Okay. All right, Christine. Carl Restivo.
Yes, Rich Redmond, Greg Corner, Jimmy Chamberlain, Dimitri Coates, Zach Carruthers. I think that was it.
I think that is it. So those are all the judges that were introduced to us Friday night through all of the kids playing. Friday night was just kind of a warm-up for them. It was for fun. It was so that they could get used to the stage. And that was when we experienced some technical difficulties. Unfortunately, we shot for the stars, and it didn't work out in our favor. But we made up for it Saturday. So all day Saturday, all day Sunday, the kids were in the middle of Summerfest playing on these huge stages for large groups of people. And while they were doing that Saturday, we took all of Saturday to set up basically a studio so that we could run the show that we did on Saturday. And a part of that show, a very, very magical moment for us, was when the Astons came in and Lee and Sue played for the 3 judges that we were interviewing. So, John, do we have that clip for the audience?
We do, and I will just make this technology statement. This is the first time we've tried running the video like this, and what happened before is it shut down the streaming. So we're going to do it again, Alex. We're going to see what happens. But this is what happens when we're doing untested things with untested technology. So
Exciting.
yes. Let me pull up that clip and we'll see how it goes.
All right. We'll play that clip for the audience, and then we will talk to the Astons about what it was like.
Here we go.
Guys. Hey, guys.
Can you tell them where you are from?
No. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, we're from Cornwall in the UK, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning here.
Wow.
So we're struggling to stay awake, but hey, thank you for asking us.
Oh my God. That's rad. Internet radio. Yeah. We're ready when you are. Yeah.
Hello.
We're ready whenever you are, Sue. You guys have the floor.
Okay, thank you.
And Lee, say hi. Hi, Lee.
Hi.
Is this your first HOA?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, you're on the stage playing for 3 rock stars. How cool is that? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Sue?
Okay, we're just changing the studio settings. Okay.
We're changing things. Hold on. You gotta intonate the tele. Whoa. Oh. We gotta rewire the jack. Hold on. Okay. Are you ready? We'll be tooling the Marshall. Hold on a second. This is a first. Yeah. Yeah. We never know. No.
You have to internet interviews?
I never had someone play.
Had someone play for you?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Of course, they haven't done it yet.
Okay.
We might never be the first. Yeah.
Whoops. Hey, everybody. We're back.
All right. I see Sheila Dubois says very nice sound, so I hope that means it went well. Just for all of you out there, we couldn't hear anything, so we sat here in silence. It was awesome.
Yeah, Alex, I'll be honest. So the stream shut down twice, which means I got to contact live stream. I'm not exactly sure what was going on there, but it's not supposed to peg the CPU when I'm running media like that. So I apologize to the viewing audience, and we will provide links to all of these things with time markers so that you can watch them in the future.
And real quick, I missed 2 judges. There was also James Williamson and Damon Ranger. So I'm just going through the list.
Whoops, guys. Sorry about that. But anyway, back to our superstars that we have here. What was that experience like for you guys?
Oh, it's just amazing. I mean, we just didn't really know what to expect, did we? But the thing is, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. And we were sort of half asleep, really. So we were just thinking, oh, you know, try and stay awake, look alert. So yeah, it was a bit like a dream, in fact, wasn't it?
Well, we didn't know what to expect, so we didn't know if we were just going to be playing separately and as a separate thing. So when, remember, Lee's 15, so it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and we were called into the broadcast, and what we see are the judges being interviewed. So what we said to Lee was, well, whatever's going on, they're going to go in a minute, and then obviously we're going to be asked to do something after they've gone.
Nowhere.
So when you then said actually to the judges, would you like to stay and listen? You have to understand what was going on in Lee's head.
Like, oh
This
no,
was
wait a
before he
minute.
realised who they were.
And that was your first hangout on air, right?
Yeah.
Baptism by fire.
Yeah, it was very, very scary just to suddenly play in front of them for the first time.
That you really
Well, I mean, honestly, we didn't really know what to expect either. You know, this whole thing has been like a whirlwind, a roller coaster, a learning experience. John is really pushing the limits of technology here, and Alex, you know, she was on the ground, learning as she went. You know, she had in the week before, I think she said she didn't even know who these people were, and then she started researching them, and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be interviewing these people. This is crazy. This is scary. You know, so it was, and you don't know how close, I mean, then that's what makes a moment magical, I think, is it almost didn't happen, honestly, because Alex was the one who invited you guys in, and she was doing the interviews and not in front of the computer. So it just dawned on me right almost at the end when they were getting ready to wrap up. I'm like, wait a minute, she can't invite them in. She's not in front of a computer. Oh my gosh, I need to do this. I need to make sure. And you guys were there and ready, and it worked out. So.
It's all right in the end. Oh, so exciting.
Well, do you have something to play for us today?
Yeah, we're going to play what we played for the judges. We thought we'd play it again for you.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Would you
perfect.
like it now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Are you ready, John?
Lee,
Do it.
Okay.
yeah, you ready?
Just switch to studio.
Just switch into studio mode.
Yes, which you can do this time, Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew. Beautiful. You know, something that was just really weird that happened when you guys were playing. Your black cat photobombed. And then I looked down at Alex, and her black cat jumped up on her lap. So it was kind of like, I was like, whoa, whoa.
I know. I don't have cats, but I'm kitty sitting. So I have a new accessory today. That is really funny. I just have to share this comment from Mark Barris, maybe. Lee Aston, congratulations on your classical guitar 8 level training. We're so proud of you.
Oh, that's lovely.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
Wow.
Another couple comments, I'll bring up a few. Mark again, he says he loves your musical family.
Aww, thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
That's great.
Yeah, thank you.
Scott Scrowcroft, as always, a real treat to see and hear the Aston family.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Scott.
Great to see you here, Scott.
I know.
Cheryl says you're the family that never sleeps, the Fab Aston family.
Oh, thank you. I think we play in our sleep.
Jennifer Steele says beautiful.
Oh, thank you. That's lovely. Good.
And lots of comments out there.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
So kind of you.
So you just passed your 7th grade guitar, classical guitar. Is that what you did?
Yeah, that's right. I found out yesterday, so it's a relief, really.
Well, how long have you been practicing and playing to pass that?
About 5 or 6 months, I think, to
Not too long,
get to the
really.
standard. Yeah.
Yeah. You've been working hard, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely. You play beautifully.
Thank you.
I think if anyone watches, actually watches the clip of the judges when they were listening to you play, it really was like they really were blown away. So it was definitely a moment I'll never forget.
Oh gosh, thank you. It was a magical moment, wasn't it?
It definitely was.
It was all so unexpected, and it's just one of those things, sort of like a one-off, but it's amazing. Well, hopefully not a one-off.
Nope.
We'll do it again.
We just did it again.
Did it again. Oh, well, thank you so much, everyone, for organising it for us. It was great, wasn't it?
It's just amazing to think that we were broadcasting into GEMBA 2014. It's just hard to put into words that only a few months ago we weren't really on Google Plus. Or the whole idea of we're like travelling around the world without moving. It's
just in our little village by the coast.
Yeah, in our living room.
I think if you think about it, one of the things that Linda Hefferman from the School of Rock said was that she wished more bands could come, but some can't because they're of the traveling, having to get everyone to go to one location. I mean, I'm wondering if in a year or a few years, if people might just start competing virtually, over through Hangouts or through other ways. I mean, especially if we're able to achieve that sound quality. So, what do you guys think? What do you think, Alex?
I think that's an awesome idea. I mean, like a virtual battle of the bands. How cool would that be? That would be awesome, and everyone can stay in the comfort of their own homes. And I think that's a great idea. I think that's a really cool idea. And I mean, the whole concept behind the Battle of the Bands, from what I understand, is really to encourage the kids to better themselves, to get comfortable with performance. And performing in front of a video camera, it may be a little bit different than the stage, but it's still a performance. You're still performing for people. You still have to have that performance attitude. So I think it's a fantastic idea.
And I don't think that there things like Hangouts would ever replace having people come together. But the one thing, is that it can include more people, the people who can't make it, who obviously, some people who would never get that chance, to perform are going to be able to. So.
Absolutely. And the audience that wants to be there can now be there. that's one of the best parts. The people that want to support those people, you know, the people that love the Astons, they don't have to go all the way to the UK, though trust me, a lot of us would love to come visit you guys. We don't have to go there to see you. We get to see you from wherever we are in the world.
It is incredible,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to
it
reach
really
that
is.
many people worldwide, it's just mind-blowing.
Scott mentioned, he says, Lee, as if there was any doubt you'd pass. None of us had a doubt.
Aw.
And that all of Google Plus is applauding you.
Oh,
Thank you
Yeah.
so Thank you.
fabulous, isn't it? Goodness.
Hey, Phil, do you think it'll ever get to the point where people can play from different locations the same song and have it mixed together? Or what are your thoughts on that?
I would hope so, because when we watched the concert last night, and I put in the comment stream whether we could do a
The
joint, yeah, with
Right.
Daria, if there was a way we could play somehow together. That was what I was thinking of. If there was a way of, on one of her songs, maybe there could be a violin solo, or you know, or she could sing vocals over something we were playing from here. I think that would be an amazing thing to try.
I think it's worth a try.
I think so.
Definitely. You know.
Definitely. Why not? We've tried
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
else.
And you know, and if it works, you know, then that could bring up so many more opportunities for collaboration.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
Most definitely, yeah, yeah.
you
And
could just
especially with
start having jam sessions, just you know, with different people all around the world.
Yeah, it would be incredible.
it
Wouldn't
would be, I think, even for what Lee was saying the other day, that for the young bands, and this is what the School of Rock is all about, encouraging young musicians. If they could collaborate and even perhaps through Hangouts even write a song together and then play that song together through a Hangout on air, how cool will that be?
Yeah, amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that would be just incredible, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so many
I
things.
know that they already have. I've talked to Linda about this already, and that there's some interest in bringing some of the Plus artists to special virtual songwriting sessions with schools. So I know we're going to be talking to them about it, and I don't know exactly what we're going to do, but we'll probably be reaching out. So.
Well, because Lee's school, yours is a music college, isn't it?
Yeah, specialises in music, yeah.
Yeah. So it would be great if I don't know if there's any way of reaching out across the Atlantic to to
I don't
schools
know.
in the UK. But I know you'd be interested in that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it'd be amazing to like do a joint partnership or something. It'd be amazing.
That would be awesome.
It really would be.
I want to bring up this comment by Linda. She says, Lee and Sue playing was such a special experience for all of us. Jim Peterick was so moved by that magical moment that we talked about it a lot afterwards, and it ended up as a line immortalizing in one of his songs. Well, I didn't know that.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, that was. I wish Linda were in here to talk about it. I'm so glad she's posting these comments, though.
I'd like to know more about that. What
sounds
that
very
means? Yeah, that
interesting and
sounds
intriguing.
really
Well,
intriguing. Yeah.
I can give you the quick on this story, but basically, we were explaining to Jim what was happening afterwards, and he just was so blown away about how magic it was. And Linda had this great line, and I'm not going to quote it because I don't know what it was, but it had to do with those are the moments when you hold your breath, like when a baby's born. And she said it perfectly, and Jim, his eyes went wide, and wrote that down, and it's in a song.
Oh, my goodness.
So,
Wow, that is incredible, isn't it?
this whole thing is pretty amazing. I'm a little bummed that we weren't able to play the clip the way I wanted to through here, but it's technology.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll have to talk to Lee afterwards, because he's probably completely dumbstruck now. But the fact that what you've just said, that Jim actually immortalized a line in a song based on something that happened to him, and Lee was involved in that.
Yeah.
He has to go to school tomorrow and somehow function.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I can see his head getting bigger and bigger as we sit here.
It's pretty amazing.
By the way, Matthew Shuey wants to know if the Astons can adopt him, but the answer is no, because they've already adopted me, and
That's right, Christine. We have.
I
And
have
Scott now as well.
birth
I've done all the vacuuming and dusting for when you move in, Christine. Mind you, if he can cook, he's welcome to come and.
I can't cook. Oh yes, my fiance. Yes, I could bring him.
Oh, that sounds ideal. We've got it all sorted.
Hey, Christine and Alex.
Yes.
I know we had tried to run some video and it wasn't all that successful, but I've got a lot of images. Do we want to look at some of the images that people had taken? Some of the crowdsourced media?
Absolutely. So throughout the weekend, we asked for everybody to participate with us. We wanted everyone to enjoy the weekend as we did, and we asked them to just add the hashtag GEMBA 2014. And we got some really amazing photos from a lot of different people, a lot of them from Instagram. Yes.
That people had taken?
Yeah. Finally got Linda in.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So throughout.
Oh, hi, Linda.
It sounds like she had it playing in the background. But so before we move to Linda, do you want to just run through some of the media that I had for you, the kids playing Friday night?
Yes. Yes. I just need to pull it up.
So we'll go through those, and I'll try to see what you're sharing and hopefully add some context.
So we've got a lot of different things loaded in from a Google Doc here, and this is what we're looking at.
We do.
We can start up top. This was the attempt at Google to adjust to the GIF. All right, so that's what it did to your GIF, Christine.
Yeah. Let's just move on past that squished up
This
faces.
is a great shot from the School of Rock Markham, Lincoln Hall,
Right.
Thursday night through Instagram.
Right. So what a lot of and Linda would actually be probably a better person to explain this, is that a lot of the schools try to make it like a tour to GEMBA, right, Linda?
Yeah,
You
it
wanna say
was.
Hi, Linda.
Hi. Hi, Aston family.
There, you're on camera. Hi, Linda.
I accidentally muted you, so you can unmute. I was trying to mute Linda because she had the video playing. Hi, Linda.
Hi, I'm such a novice at this.
Everybody say hi to Linda Hefferman. She is a wonderful person at the School of Rock.
Aw.
There,
You guys
there you go.
are
Now you have a title tag, Linda.
I'm just reliving this whole experience. It was so special. I'll just go back and tell you kind of how that happened with the song, because it was so clear when you guys played. We didn't, because we couldn't see the screen. We had one of the computers go down, or one of the screens went down, so they were sitting there and there was just a blank screen, so we couldn't see your beautiful faces. But as soon as you started playing and they realized where you were and what time it was, and that you were playing music from all the way across the pond, the big pond, it was just this amazing moment, and everybody just took a breath. It really did. And it felt like, I mean, I remember when I was in the hospital when my first son was born, and the next morning I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning at a moment when a baby was born. I heard this intake of breath that happened, and it's ever since then I have felt like the universe literally stops in its tracks when really beautiful, special things are happening. And that is one of those moments when you guys started to play for the judges. And it was very, very clear. And Jim Peterick stood up and wanted to see what was going on. It was like all of a sudden their heads exploded and they went, oh my God, what is happening here? And it was just like the whole atmosphere in the room changed. And so later, afterwards, I was talking to Jim, and I told him that I said it felt like the universe just held its breath for a moment because something was really special. And I said, you know, it feels to me when a baby is born that happens. And he said, and his eyes lit up, And he said, yes, that's exactly it. And so then the morning that we were flying out on Monday morning, he was in the lobby and he said, I have to show you something. I have to show you something. And he pulls up his phone and he's got all these songs on there that he's writing. In fact, that yellow pad that he was carrying around, by the way, was a song that he was writing with Earl Slick. If you look back at the video, he walks in and there's a yellow pad that he's carrying, and that was a song that he's writing with Earl Slick. So the guy he's prolific. He's always writing songs. So he showed me how he had written that line from that moment that you guys created into a song, and he was so excited about it. So it's just, it was just, I just walked away from the whole experience just blown away by that possibility that it all connected. You know, it was such an incredibly intimate experience. It was so, the magic of music was just communicated through this incredible technology, you know, that you guys made possible. So I can't thank you enough for that. I couldn't have planned it any better. You know, there was a moment when the whole weekend was crazy and things were kind of not going as planned, and, you know, it was all going and it was all working, but, you know, I just had to kind of put it out there and go, best possible outcome. That's what I always say when I feel like things are kind of beyond my control, and all I can do is hope for the best thing to happen. And it was so much more than I could have possibly imagined, and it's going to live on forever in a song now, as well as just a memory that everybody has of something so special that happened in the context of this other really big event that was going on that was so special. So I thank you guys.
Well, it was amazing anyway. But now you've told that story, if anyone's expecting anything coherent out of us from this point on, I'm afraid we're done.
I'm just speechless now. I just can't believe it. It's just amazing.
What are you going to say at school tomorrow?
Uh-oh, they froze.
Uh-oh, we lost them.
We might have.
Yeah.
All right.
I wanted to open this up and see if anyone from the audience wanted to jump in and join us. I'm not sure, you know, if anybody's ready. I did tell people to bring their instruments in case they wanted to play for us. I haven't seen Chef Dennis. He said he might want to jump in. I haven't seen Tom Rolfson, Jason Ramsey, but if you're listening and if you want to jump in, just say something in the comments, or anybody if you'd like to jump in. We'd love to have you in.
Absolutely.
Go through some of these pictures.
Yeah, let's go back to our crowdsourced media, because it's all about the crowd. It's all about you guys out there. You did such a good job getting us a bunch of pictures on that Rebel Mouse page, which was awesome, and apparently the easiest thing to set up, but it was so cool.
Sometimes it's the easiest thing that makes the biggest impact. You know what I mean? Real quick, it reminds me of a story someone was telling me that he went in. This guy went in and rewired like a whole company's, you know, like all their computers, networked them, did all this crazy stuff, and then the CEO, you know, he was trying to explain to him what he had done, and the guy's like, oh, I can't find this program he was trying to open. And so the guy created a shortcut, put it on his desktop, and the CEO was like blown away and like said, "Oh my gosh, you're a genius," you know, like, and it was like, okay. So it's the little things sometimes that have the biggest impact.
It is, and I mean, all of the majority of the stuff that I found, if it wasn't from the awesome School of Rock, courtesy of Bill Hefferman, because he's the unofficial School of Rock photographer, I guess. Some of these are from him, but the majority of this is crowdsourced. A lot of it came from Instagram. John, some of the where it came from is shown, right?
Yeah. I tried to credit everybody, so it shows where it's from, either Twitter or Instagram. Most of these pictures came from Instagram. which is what we asked you to do. So thanks.
It is. It is. So yeah, we have this awesome just total amalgamation of media of the entire weekend of the kids just having fun, rocking out, but also it's interesting because you can see that they're having fun, but they are working really hard in these performances. I mean, they are giving it 110%. One of the bands that I really did notice, actually, Linda, that really just went out there and gave it their all was the Portland school. I have to say, I mean, they went out there and they just went for it. It was so cool to see.
They were. They seized the moment for sure.
They did.
The alma mater, right, Linda?
Yeah. The other thing too that was just so cool, I think the thing that I'm the most proud of is that all of these kids, many of them had not played for very long. Like Canada, that school's been open barely a year, and they were there and they just completely owned it. They owned that stage. The young guitar player that was in the shredding contest and made it actually almost to the final round, that was one of the Canadian kids, and he just was so cool and collected. They just had so much confidence on stage. I was just so proud of every single one of them. That's what School of Rock is. They're so confident. They're really incredible that way.
So do you start planning next year's event? You are going next year, Linda? You
Absolutely.
Start planning it now?
Yes. Yeah, we are. We are already planning it. Actually, the judges have so many things that they want, lots and lots. They had a great time, and they had a lot of suggestions and a lot of things that they'd like to do differently. We definitely know we're going to do it again. We're hoping to get even more schools, and we're hoping to get maybe even some sponsorships so we can do more cool stuff. I mean, I think that what we've shown is that we can make a really big impact and create a really amazing event for the system and for our schools and for Summerfest. I mean, there were a lot of people that were just in the audiences at those stages that were just having a great time. We ran into Damon, actually. I'm in Chicago this week training some of our new schools that are going to be opening soon. And we went to dinner in Oak Park just outside of well, it's in one of the suburbs, and we have a really great school there. They were actually at GEMBA. And we went to this restaurant, and we look across the room, and there's Damon Ranger, one of the judges, sitting at the table with his girlfriend, having dinner, and it was like, oh, there's Damon. So he came over and sat down with us for a while and just chatted about GEMBA and how much fun it was, and we gotta get this. He just had all of these ideas about what to do and connections at Summerfest. So it's definitely going to be bigger next year, and awesome. We'll have more time to plan, which will be great.
We will.
I'm very proud of what everybody pulled off at the last minute with, it's very rock and roll. It was very, very punk rock, kind of, what can we do? Let's do something cool. And I love that was the first thing that we did that was big. And you guys have been such an incredible help. We couldn't have done this. We're just too small of a team. We had too many things going on, and you just like got it immediately and just jumped in and did all of these neat things, and everybody did something, and it was great. It really represented the event so well.
Awesome. It's only going to get better. I think just for School of Rock or anybody that's trying to do something like this, the more we can bring it online, to take that offline experience and try to bring some of it online so that more people can experience it, and I think that just makes a big difference. And I know that when you're on the ground, things are crazy, and the last thing you can even sometimes the last thing you can worry about is like, oh, I better send a tweet, I better do this, because then you're missing out on the actual experience of being there, you know, which is I think you see so many people missing out on the real moments of life because they're busy tweeting or they're busy, you know, so it's kind of like just enjoy and then, you know, arrange for people to capture moments for you. Probably makes a lot of sense for a lot of people.
Especially those of us who are not millennials. Like, they can do it. They can play this amazing solo and rock out on stage, and then they can go tweet and Instagram and Vine and this, that, and the other. And Colleen and I were like, we have to stop talking if we're typing. You know, I can't like talk and hashtag and tweet and think intelligently. It's just not possible for us.
Yeah.
So thank you for all of that you guys did.
Well, that was the audience. I mean, that the best thing I think about this platform is that these people are doing it anyway. They want to share their experiences with the world. And all we really did was collect those experiences and make it as cohesive of a singular experience as we could. So really, I mean, thank you all out there, everybody, and all of your students at the School of Rock who, yeah, they make me look slow, let me tell you. It's amazing what they can do in social media these days, and it was all courtesy of them and their quick fingers, for sure.
So Sue just posted, she says, hi everyone, the storm took out their connection. Yeah, she said they had a thunderstorm going on. So.
Bummer. Well, that's okay, Sue. Thanks for letting us know. At least we know that you're okay. And
so let's talk about this guitar. And is there any possibility we could show the guitar clip of the judges signing, or can you tell us, just you guys were there when they were signing it. Let's
pull up the clip and let's try to run it. Let's see what happens.
All right. You guys can probably talk about it while it's running too, right?
It's a funky clip because it's vertical, so we'll see how it goes.
I wasn't thinking about that when I took it. I was thinking about the fact that there were famous people in front of me signing a guitar. I'm sorry.
The other thing I love about this clip too is that it was right before. It just kind of shows like the behind the scenes of how what was going on, because it was when we had all the judges together in the lobby was right before we were going to put them on a shuttle bus to take them to GEMBA. And you can hear Paige, all right, everybody, it's time to go. She's the person that can get everybody moving in one direction. She's the one who is on our opening team that before we open a school, they have a call with her every single week. And she's like, okay, this week you're going to do this and this and this and this. And she's the perfect person to get everybody into the van and to the event. And you can hear her voice at some point. It's really great.
Which is awesome. It's a very authentic video. You're welcome. It's from someone that never takes video. And
Yeah.
So are we running it? Are we running it without sound right now?
Yeah, it's just running, and everybody can hear you guys and see that. So.
Okay, good. So you can see it is authentic. I caught the signatures. The only one that I didn't catch was he signed it later.
Jim Peterick and Earl Slick didn't sign it in the video, but we got Jim to sign it when he came into the Hangout, and then I forget when we got Earl to sign it, but at some point, maybe it was, I forget, Alex, I can't remember now when we got him to sign it, but they're all on there. All the signatures are there.
Yeah, so they are there.
Linda, this is a Fender Squire, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
That's awesome.
So,
well, you tell me when I should do the drawing.
All right, well, this is the awesome prize that someone gets to win tonight. And Christine, before we do the drawing, because I just love the suspense, what did it take to be able to win this? I don't think it was that hard, right?
No. Well, there's a lot of rules around Facebook and Google Plus and everything about running contests. So I really wanted to make this legit. And, I definitely don't want to take a chance on getting our page shut down. So all you had to do was enter on the website, just your name and email address. But, we only really advertised it to the people who participated. So that hopefully someone who was part of making this, happen by helping to promote it and asking questions is going to win. So I'm really excited to see, somebody that we know win, hopefully, but it is a random drawing, so it could be anyone who signed up.
It could. And how many did we get that signed up?
Let me check. Let's see. It was not a lot.
Gotta check out the competition. You always gotta check out the competition.
You need to do a drum roll too. You know how to do sound effects?
Yeah, is that in sound effects?
It
you
is.
You guys got to operate the internal stuff.
Oh, we have 66 entries, but I did disqualify some already, so I disqualified the cheaters, let me tell you. I did. If you're going to sign up with Gmail and Yahoo when the rules say one per person, no.
All right, well.
All right, are we ready?
We are. Do a drum roll, and I will.
Okay, I think I just press it once, right? That's all I do. I've never done a sound effect. Novice. All right.
Do it again and again. Until I exactly pick it.
What's funny is we have a drum set in our office that Mark set up like yesterday. Because Jonna, our new CEO, wants to take drum lessons. So we have this brand new drum set up over there in that funny little room, the Sopranos.
Oh, in the Kardashian room?
Yeah.
I love that room.
I'll have to take a picture of it and post it because it's really adorable. It's on the little fluffy rug.
All right, so I'm trying to pick a random winner. I'm doing this with a plug-in through WordPress, so let's see what happens. And I did, and where is the winner? Let's see.
You're there, we just can't find you.
They have to find out offline.
I'm looking.
We'll just keep. What are these other sound effects?
I don't know, but do another drum roll.
There's a gong.
Oh, perfect. Oh, gong. Of course, we need the gong.
I really think we need to do some kind of. I mean, I would love to do a hangout like a gong show thing, but I'm not mean like that. Like, cause can you imagine having musicians come on and then gong them? Like, I can't imagine that. So.
Okay, we're taking a little trip here. I'm gonna show. I think we have. So here's the drum set.
We would just need a Simon Cowell, Christine. That's all.
Yeah.
We gotta find a mean person.
You can't do it. We can't do it with school rock kids. You can't tear down kids, and they're awesome anyway. So.
This is
Give me
Christine
1
and Alex, I don't know if you can see this. This is the new CEO of School of Rock. This is the drum set they set up for her to learn in the offices, right, Linda?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay. I have the winner.
We have the winner. Okay.
And my dog is going crazy, but give me another drum roll, and I will announce the winner.
Awesome. Drum roll.
Matthew Shuey.
Oh, good.
And that was totally random, and I'm so happy that he won. I was hoping there was about 5 people I was like really voting for. So.
Nice.
And now
well, congratulations, Matthew Shuey.
Matthew, he needs to tell us, does he need guitar lessons or does he know how to play it?
Now, where does he live? We could
I
send
do
him to
not
a
even
school of rock.
know.
Well, he's in the comments. He said he actually just said, "Lol, the gong is off the hook." Yeah,
And
it is.
he just says, no way, woohoo. Hey, Matthew, you want to come in and join us? Or, don't you hate it when people are like, you're in the audience and somebody puts you on the spot? Hey, you want to come in? You're like,
Yeah, I do. I'm like, I'm not wearing makeup.
I have my pajamas on.
Hey, Linda, that's the perfect place.
Right.
Start all the hangouts from right there.
I know.
You should. You should. Rachel told me she doesn't use that desk anyway.
Oh, and Mark Barris said we need more cowbell. I agree.
Oh, definitely.
You always
Hang
need
on,
more
Christine.
cowbell, right?
Always.
That left too fast. I didn't get to put that up.
Oh, I'll put it up. Hold on. There we go. More cowbell.
Perfect.
Scott
Do
says,
you guys do a
congratulations,
cowbell
Matthew.
session?
What's
Linda?
that?
What?
We have done shows that are called more cowbell or cowbell classics, and yeah, absolutely. There have been whole season shows around that. Super fun.
Yep.
Yeah, Portland did one a couple years back.
Hey, we've got Angie again.
Oh, yay!
Very cool.
Maybe she just like reopened her computer.
Possibly.
That happens sometimes. Well, does this wrap up Gemba?
I think we have wrapped up GEMBA 2014 officially online. And I guess tomorrow we'll start promoting 2015. I mean, we'll give people
Some things that we want to talk to you about tomorrow. So some more things coming up.
So we've got more things coming up. Any teasers?
Well, we have the All-Stars that are about to, so 150 kids are about to go on tour, and those are represent the top 1.5% of our kids. And in Chicago as well as in the Northeast. So we've got some special things planned around that, and few other things after that. We're gonna, other things I probably can't talk about right now. That one for sure is happening because I have my airline tickets.
I just invited Matthew, and he said he is ready to come in, and so we can congratulate him for winning. But so how are you guys loving Google Plus School of Rock? Because we love you.
Aw, we love it. And the thing, I have to say that you guys have just done such a great job there. I look every so often and I go, oh my God, it's perfect. It's perfect what's going on. And I have been kind of recovering from the fact that there was GEMBA and then July, and I tried to take a few days off, so I got really, really behind. And I'm like, oh God, I really need to be doing all of this, and it's just going on. I mean, I can't think of a better partner to work with. So I can't wait until we have more people to do more things, and I can bring all of our schools into this and our students. I mean, John and I talked on the airplane going home to Portland for so long about what we can do and what we can do with schools and what we can do with the kids and all these ideas that we have. So I just can't wait to see what happens next. But this was such an incredible beginning.
Awesome.
It really was.
And Matthew, take a look at the My Music Hangout homepage for the link to jump in, because I did invite you. But I want to, let's put up another couple comments. David Henry Pipe, he says congratulations to Matthew. Mike Daniels, congratulations. Matthew says his heart is pounding.
Nice.
And Mark Barris said to look out for that FedEx truck.
Yeah, let us know like right away. I know that guitar is in this office somewhere. I was actually
Oh no!
searching for it.
Don't lose the guitar.
No, it's here. It's absolutely here.
Yeah, that's very cool.
So we just need your address.
Thank you
to
for
find out.
for letting us give it away.
Oh, absolutely. It's our pleasure. And Matthew, if you're near a School of Rock, we'd love to give you some lessons.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. I didn't do it at the beginning, but I made sure to wear my GEMBA shirt. See?
There we go. Oh, hang on, Alex.
I have mine on too. I wore mine on for the occasion as well.
Linda, you're like, everything matches. You got the red coming in, your red hair. It's perfect. Looks great. This has been wonderful, guys. What else do we have to cover? Are we wrapping up here?
I think we're wrapping up, but you know, if anyone wants to, in the comments here on the event, or if you're watching on YouTube, there should be links to look at the playlist. I put together a playlist. You know, it's like either 75 or 100 clips from parents and schools and everybody who uploaded the bands, you know, during GEMBA. So you can look through that. If you go to our Rebel Mouse page, you know, we pulled clips from Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Google+, YouTube. They're all, anything that was tagged GEMBA is all in one place. And we're, you know, so check it out. I mean, go see what these kids are doing, what the School of Rock is doing. Circle them on Google+, you know, show them some love, because, you know, they love Google+, and we need to love them back just as much, and show that them and these kids how awesome this platform is. I mean, it's really perfect for them. It's made for them with the, you know, the YouTube integration and Hangouts. They need to realize that, just like Daria Musk, who played last night, that they could just pick up an instrument and open up a Hangout, and they can reach people all over the world, and you know, have fans, have play for people all over. And I think that once they realize how easy it really is to do that, that they might be pretty mind blown.
Yeah, actually, Christine, I'd love to just jump on what you just said, because that's one of the things that when I talk to the kids about it, they say, oh, nobody's on Google+, you know, nobody's on Google+. And what I've come to realize is Facebook is where the people you know are there, and you get to see a really small portion of what they're sharing. But Google+ is where all these people that you have something in common with are, all over the world. And so that's the power that this is, and these kids really don't get that yet. They don't understand it yet, and they are all like, I would imagine that every kid that was there from Franklin, they're probably writing their own music and they're forming their own bands. And so one of the things that I really want to do in the next year in Google+ is really bring these kids onto Google+ with their own music and the bands that they're creating, and show them that, like the Aston Family, they can build, and Daria, you know, can build this global fan base and do these really cool things and be known. You know, that's one of the things that that's one of my missions totally with this whole thing. Because that's, you know, we have them for a little while at School of Rock, and we teach them how to play like monsters, and we give them the stage to build that confidence, and we, you know, give them the material to be who they're going to be after they leave us. And I would really love to give them something to take with them that can help them, because like we've said so many times throughout this, these kids, for them, music is breathing. They have to do it. So if they can do it and do it successfully and connect with people all over the world that are also doing it, then that's a huge thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think it's Google's fault for not being better at marketing. I mean, all you really have to do is say Google+ is YouTube. You know, you upload, you start a Hangout, it uploads to YouTube for you, And, people need to have a Google Plus account in order to comment on YouTube. I mean, they could really simplify it, but who knows?
Well, we'll have to start talking about maybe some bands that we can bring on, some kids that can
that would be
perform, because
people would love that.
There's
They
amazing
really
ones
would.
out there.
Absolutely.
I just got to say, I'm in the background here, guys, but just another testimonial here. My boys went through the School of Rock. I'm an old musician, and I'm jealous, just pure jealous. Wish I'd had it when I was a kid. I think every adult I know who's got a kid in the School of Rock says the same thing.
Yeah, it's really
Amazing
true.
program.
All right. Well, if we're wrapping it up, I think we're done, right? Congratulations again to Matthew Shuey for winning the guitar. Congratulations to the Franklin School of Rock for winning GEMBA. And congratulations to John and Alex for coming through this in one piece.
Thank you, you guys. You rock!
It was an awesome experience.
Yeah, that was definitely a feat. And also, congratulations to the School of Rock for making such a splash on Google Plus. I mean, you guys really know how to make an entrance.
Well, I think we know how to find the right people, or we were lucky in finding the right people who could guide us on that, because we did not do this ourselves. In fact, all we did is provide the content, and you guys did the rest. So
yes.
Let's Alex, give credit where credit's due. The School of Rock has a fan base already built in, made out of parents and kids, and they really gave us everything we needed. So thank you, parents,
Absolutely.
fans.
There's more where that came from. I think John said to me on the plane, most companies are like grasping at what is your content, what's your content for social sharing. We have so much content.
Yeah.
Just, you showed us how you can pull it together into one place. Our discussions around All-Stars are all about, okay, what are our hashtags? And how are we going to push that out? Because now that I see how that aggregates and how you can pull it together like that, it's really powerful, because it's cool to look at it that way. And to trend on Google Plus with our first event, that's pretty special.
Was pretty cool.
That's amazing. Amazing. Over the one word we couldn't say all weekend, Summerfest.
Yes.
Just saying. All right.
All right, who's taking us out?
I don't know. I don't have a stop button, so we can either just go all night, or John, I think you're gonna have to stop it.
All right, I'm gonna run us out.
Awesome.
Let's just put this up here. I want to thank everybody for joining us. This has been an amazing recap show. It may not have been the best showing of technology, but having Linda on, the Aston Family, visit from the Franklin School. I mean, I just want to remind everybody, we're talking about kids. None of these performers were over 18. Everything you see and hear when you look up GEMBA is kids. And they learn at the School of Rock. All of this was done for the kids, for the School of Rock. So please help us in supporting them. The hashtag is GEMBA2014. Feel free to share your favorites. Continue pushing the movement. We'll see you again in a year. I'm sure we'll see you before that. Probably something to do with the School of Rock All-Stars Tour. Thank you very much, everybody. Around the world, I say good night from here. Good morning to wherever you are.